Socialism. It can be defined as a political and economic ideology which support the idea that process of production should be carried out collectively by the public and the result of production should be distributed equally to the population. It can be practiced in the form of collective and public ownership. Some ideologies similar to socialism was practiced in ancient society. Evidence for similar practice was found in the Mauryan Empire of India. Philosophers like Aristotle and Plato had also mentioned similar views, which resembles socialism. Similar views are also found in religions such as Buddhism, Christianity, and Islam. Buddhism urges everyone to be kind. Bible quotes, "Love your neighbor as yourself." The modern form of socialism emerged during the time of industrialization. This is dated around 1760 to 1840. Socialism gained huge support during the time of French Revolution, which occurred on 5th May 1789. Liberalism, which emerged in 17th century, was one of the popular ideology before industrialization. To an extent, we can say liberalism led to industrialization. By the emergence of liberalism, government reduced restriction on various political and economic activities. This led to the growth of capitalists. The entire economic system became under the control of capitalists, even the public sector. The rich got richer and the poor became poorer. Workers were forced to work at minimum wages, leading to extreme poverty among the major population. Also, this section did not receive basic facilities, education, and even health care. It was then the working population started to think about their situation. This led to the formation of labor unions among the working population. Protests rised from different parts. A practice similar to non-cooperation was the tool used by the labor unions to fight the capitalists. People refused to work at the present wages and working situation. Industries and factories started to shut down. Capitalists slowly realized without the support from working class, they cannot carry out the production activities. In this scenario, socialism gained acceptance and popularity. Socialism was applied in different ways. One of the methods was the idea of collective ownership. The labor union, which was formed collectively by the working population, started to run production activities. In other words, we can say, to an extent, the capitalists were replaced by the labor union, and the idea of socialism took the place of capitalism. The produce were distributed equally among the population. Second method was the intervention and reforms introduced by the government. Government introduced taxation. A share from the produce went to the government, which was used for the welfare of society. Government should utilize this for providing basic facilities for the citizen. Other intervention carried out by the government was nationalizing the economy. In this method, government regulated the production and economic activities. Produce were managed by the government, ensuring a better life and equal opportunity for everyone. Health, education, and other basic facilities was provided equally for all. A strong base for socialism was laid down by Karl Marx in the 19th century. He conveyed his vision of socialism and economy, initiated major reforms in various parts of Europe. This led to the evolution of Marxism and communism in the near future. Advantages of socialism: promote collective ownership. In the practice of socialism, workers on equal share. There is nothing called honor or boss. This synchronized working in collective manner. Equal opportunity for all. Equal opportunity is ensured for every citizen. Education, healthcare, and other basic facilities are provided equally by the state. Accumulation of wealth is controlled. At the time when capitalism was practiced, wealth got accumulated in the hands of few. Rich got richer and poor became poorer. This situation changed by the introduction of socialism. Sense of common goal. Since everyone got equal privileges, a sense of common goal was created. This led to harmony and prosperity. Disadvantages of socialism. Demotivating entrepreneurship. If socialism alone is practiced in a society, entrepreneurship cannot be motivated. Often, an entrepreneur aims at a higher profit. In a society where socialism prevails, it is not practical, since workers also deserve a share of profit according to the basic principle of socialism. Misuse of power by the government. A complete version of socialism is never practiced. Government tend to support certain labor union and organization. Here, corruption is the main factor which misleads the implementation of socialism. Today, socialism is practiced by different countries in various forms, but an ideal version of socialism is not practical. Countries also entertain other ideologies at the same time. This leads to the establishment of mixed economy and mixed political views. Socialism in various nations. China is known to practice socialism. At the same time, it is led by a communist party. The country does not encourage capitalism, since the Communist Party regulates the economic activities and establishment of business. Similar situation exists in Cuba, where socialism and communism is appreciated at the same time. United States also promotes socialism. Simultaneously, it practices capitalism by encouraging entrepreneurs and business. Therefore, we can conclude, if socialism is practiced in a unique way, it may establish an ideal nation with unique political and economic structure, but in the actual practice, the various ideologies are interdependent. Let us dream for a utopian nation in the near future.